Hey everybody, how you doing out there today? It's your man, Mr. Talk 718 with Talk Life Media. All right, so what I want to say is this: it's been a while, and I've been doing other things, but I still love my humble beginnings with podcasting, and but I've been working on an entire media brand. So, guys, thank you for following and showing love and doing all the right things to make a brother feel like he really still belongs here. Anyway, I want to talk about Shanquella Robinson. She was a young lady. She was born January the 9th, 1996, and she was murdered October 29th, 2022. I want to talk about her because when I found out about this, it was disturbing because my daughter is roughly around the same age. And it just bothered me. So I'm just like, I called my daughter, telling her to be careful, and I love her and all the good things because it hits home when you have a child in the same age group. You know what I mean? Young lady doing her thing, loving life, and doing things that she loved to do, and to be around jealous people. It really hurt my feelings, man, because I know that my daughter goes through this with some of the people that she call her friends and call her family. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, yo, I need to call her and make sure she's good and just check in on her, right? So I watched the video, and while watching the video, I looked at the person that was attacking Shanquella, and I said, that is not a woman. That's a man, right? But that's just how I felt. Now, I can't be too sure if it was because there's no information about the six people. Found out that it was six people that went on this trip to Cabo, right? But we don't know because they haven't given any information. And the one person who went on camera to talk, he neutralized all of his social media. So there's no social media of this person. So we don't know what's really going on. But I do know that Mexico, right? Let me get this. I do know that Mexico has filed an investigation, and the investigation is they believe that it's feminicide. And I'm gonna give you the definition of feminicide or femicide, right? Femicide or feminicide is a hate crime which is broadly defined as the intentional killing of women or girls because they are females. But the definitions of it varies depending on the cultural context. So in 1976, there was a feminist by the name of Deanna E.H. Russell. She defined the term as killing of females by males because they are females. But others, which I don't know who, but others have broadened the meaning and the terms by including killing of females by females. In many Central American countries where organized crimes is a prevalent issue, the term feminicide or femicide is used in reference to the violent killing of women and girls, which are frequently committed in order to stoke fear and compliance among civilians. So they would kill women just because they want to make people fear them more and more by killing. But they kill the weaker of the two so-called species, if that's what you want to say, as far as physical, right? They killed the women because the women are physically less, they're not as strong. And so yeah, so that's what's going on. So going down and reading what the Charlotte Observer has to say, because the young lady was from Charlotte. It says she went to Cabo with six of her friends, which weren't her frenemies. She died a day later. 1 day later. How do you get, like, I don't care what it is. It had to be some underlying bullshit, and they set that girl up and they brought her out here to commit a crime and then to cover it up. So everybody that was there should all be locked up and put to jail for life because they killed that girl, and they did it in a different country, making it premeditated, right? The friends initially told the family that she died of an alcohol poisoning, but of course, when somebody passed away, they do an autopsy, and it showed that the girl died of spinal cord injuries. Now the FBI is investigating, and here's what we know so far. In a statement Friday to the Charlotte Observer, authorities confirmed an FBI investigation. The FBI, the Charlotte field office, has opened an investigation in the death of Charlotte resident SHANQUELLA Robinson in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, on or about October 29th, 2022. Due to the ongoing investigation, we have no further comment, a spokesperson wrote. But there is a video of a fight that has gone viral. Multiple news outlets have published screenshots of the footage, which claim that the video is of Robinson and one of her friends in a room where they were staying. The Observer, Charlotte Observer, has not been able to verify Robinson is the person in the video. The footage shows a naked woman, barely verbal, being hit and punched in the face multiple times by another woman until she falls to the ground. A person not seen in the video is heard yelling, "Quella, can you at least fight back?" The FBI say they have seen the video. So now for me, in a situation like that, if you are my friend, if we are friends, man, especially they say one of them was her best friend, you are supposed to protect your friends. You're supposed to break that shit up. You're supposed to break it up and be a mediator amongst the two people and let them get their frustration out verbally. But you sat there and you video recorded it, and the person that was behind you video recorded it, and God knows how many other people recorded it and deleted it out their phones. Just because they don't want to be caught, right? But the autopsy of SHANQUELLA Robinson's, Salamandra Robinson, that's her mom, told the news outlet that each friend from the trip has a different story, and they initially told her that her daughter had alcohol poisoning. The autopsy reports list the cause of death as a severe spinal cord injury and atlas luxation. Atlas luxation. I don't know what that is, but the Mexican authorities are investigating Robinson's death as possible femicide. An investigation was initiated for femicide. The state attorney general office of Baja California, sir, announced in a statement Thursday, according to ABC News, femicide is defined by the Merriam-Webster dictionary as the gender-based murder of a woman or girl by a man. That's, like I said, I read two definitions because it's been expounded on. It's bigger, it's wider. It's not just a simple male versus a female thing. But I think this was a male who hated females because he was a man and she was a woman and she was beautiful and she was doing things. This girl, SHANQUELLA Robinson, she graduated from West Charlotte High School, and in 2019, she was a graduate of Winston-Salem State University. She was a children's hair braider and operated a women's boutique business called the Exquisite Boutique. Her family has started a GoFundMe to raise money for her funeral. As of Friday afternoon, the page raised over $16,800 towards the $100,000 goal. And this is a developing story. So, yo, guys, listen, pray for the family. I need y'all to be out there praying for the family. Pray for the family. Pray that these people are brought to justice. And we're gonna keep our eyes open.